Alright, welcome to the next chapter. I'm about to start chapter 7. But before I do, I looked into the story that Gilraen told us when we saved Thorongil. Gilraen told a story of another elf who had come and fell asleep by the banks of the river because it reminded her of home. But when she woke up, her love, Amroth, had already given up and had died. And I wasn't familiar with that story, so I looked into it, and it turns out that she's referring to Nimrodel. Nimrodel, there's a stream in Lorien, I think, that's named after her. But it turns out that Nimrodel was this elf from Lorien, and around the time that the Balrog awoke, she and Amroth fled to find safety. And the place that they went to was the coast, near where Dol Amroth is and Ethelond is. But along the way they got separated, and Amroth ended up in Ethelond and was all set to depart, but the elves that were on the ship going to take him weren't willing to wait, or were hesitant to wait for Nimrodel, who hadn't shown up. He did convince them to wait for a few weeks, but at one point there was a great storm, and the boat was tossed into the sea, and although it survived, it was very far away from the coast, and Amroth pretty much despaired and jumped into the sea to swim back, but he was overcome by the current and drowned. As it turned out, Nimrodel came to the giver Gilraen, and although it doesn't say here that she heard the river daughter or anything like that, all it says is that the river reminded her of home, and she fell asleep, and that's pretty much what caused her to miss Amroth. So I think what they're doing here is filling in the blank and saying that Gilraen was singing as she was when Thorongil found her, and Nimrodel, because it reminded her of home, fell asleep. Now, one of the women in the town referenced the 5 sisters in regards to Gilraen, Roaming Star in particular, the River Daughter, and I thought that was referring to some 5 daughters, including Goldberry and the Red Maiden, Naruel. But as it turns out, I think that they're referring to the 5 rivers of Lebanon. There are 5 rivers in this area, and although I can't really... they're not named here. I mean, this one is Gilraen, but I believe the 5 are this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one here, 5. And so, in theory, the legend is that each of them has a river daughter. And so, I'm wondering now if we'll run into any of the other 5. So yeah, I mean, this is all based off of the Lord of the Rings wiki, so I'm not sure necessarily of the source, whether it's speculation or whether it comes from something written by Tolkien or Christopher Tolkien. But yeah, I mean, I really like how they kind of intertwine that and gave sort of an explanation, a plausible explanation for why Nimrodel stopped at the river for so long. I mean, other than just being reminded of home, it was actually the river daughter singing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, that concludes our history lesson for today. I'm going to continue here with book 7, or chapter 7 rather.
There is one more thing.
Thorongil's Visage. This is basically, there's this old man in the city that's been acting crazy, and they want us to check us out.
I would be grateful if you checked on Eoran. He may have gone mad.
Yeah, see, this is a case where the follow-up text is the same as what he said in the actual quest. So, okay, let's go find the old man here. Not really so old. No one seems to be paying him any attention.
Welcome! Welcome! The winds of hope are blowing!
Yeah. Tell me what's going on. I want some of what you're having. Thorongil. Is that Aragorn's father? Let's see. Oh, that was his name. His name in Gondor was Thorongil. And he led an assault on Umbar. Okay, so this guy remembers seeing Aragorn or Thorongil during that time, and also noticed him when he came through with the army of the dead. So that's why he's got hope, which is a pretty good reason to have hope. So I'm supposed to be collecting badges from Haradrim and Corsairs to show to Aragorn? Okay. Okay, that's just kind of looks like a lead into actually Pelegrir. I wonder if it'll send me here at all. The epic? Probably not. It sure sounds like this is just going to take me straight to Pelegrir. But let's venture into this area just a little bit, collect these badges, and kind of see what's at these two places. They certainly have task boards, so they look like they might be friendly. If I can figure out how to get through this town. What's over here? Let's check. Not much. Just another... just on the other side of the river here. Let's take a look here. Okay, so that looks kind of like what the lighthouse would have looked like. Hard to tell when it was toppled over, but the wings seem to indicate that it has similar structure. Some actual lightning. Just up here. There's riders out there. Well, I like how much detail they put into the city, despite only being here for a short amount of time. Of course, I do have a few more quests that might involve the other areas of the city. Okay, so there's a rider. Aragorn on horses. Okay, that's fun. Another one. Okay. That's weird. I think this is supposed to be a resurrection circle, but looks like the rocks were not placed correctly. Or they were placed twice. That's weird. Alright. Let's check on this little outpost here. Sarnhad. Looks like there's nothing here but the task board. Okay, let's take out some scouts. Get to see how mounted combat works on this recording setup. And they're pushovers when they're on their horses. Alright. The question is, where are some corsairs? Corsairs. Ethilorn. Is this rep? Yeah. Well, they certainly gave us enough factions. That looks like a milestone. Okay, so yeah, now we're supposed to take these badges to Thorongil, Aragorn. But I don't quite want to go to Peligre yet. I still have some stuff to do back around Lynn here. I'm not sure if they'll send me to... I guess he's not actually in Pelargir yet. Interesting. I could just go there and drop it off. Let's see. And then, yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll continue from there. We can get a view of Pelargir. That looks like it. Maybe? I suppose it could be this. No, that's definitely Pelargir. And it's definitely large. Okay, this looks like where he might be. Judging by the army of the dead, I'm gonna guess yes. Hey, it's everybody. Give me the Legolas. I can't select them. And they don't have names here either. Let's see, Gimli, Legolas, Elrond's sons. Elro here and Eladon? Can't remember his name. Angbor. He's selectable. And then just Rangers, Gondorians. All the people that came with him from the towns he traveled through. Okay. Hello again.
We will see if there is any of Thorongil still within me, I suppose. Let us storm the city and retake it from our enemies.
Oh, this is the epic battle. Okay. Let's see what else I have. An introduction quest here, but that's probably it. Oh, it does actually feed into... Let's see what
Let
else.
us storm the city and retake it from our enemies.
Okay. Awesome. I've been looking forward to this big battle for a while. So we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.